Today I had the culmination of one of the most extraordinary examples of outstanding customer service I think I've ever seen, and it was with American Express. I got a call from American Express the other night. It's probably about a week ago now, and they asked me if I had tried to charge $300 exactly at a Cracker Barrel about 70 miles from my home. And of course the answer was no, and then they asked if I had tried to charge $200 at the same location. And I said no, and then they asked if I had tried to do a Redbox transaction. No. And then they asked, and they went down and they finally found where all of this started, and the last transaction that I'd had. So the first thing they did was they sought out my problem. They knew my problem before I knew my problem, which is outstanding service. And then they told me how they were going to address the problem and exactly how they would take care of it, and they followed everything they said they would do. First, they closed my account with that particular credit card, but it didn't impact the other cards that are on that account. And then they said they would send me a new one, and they told me when I would expect it, that I would expect it on Wednesday, and sure enough, it showed up just like clockwork on Wednesday. They sent me an email telling me when it had been mailed so I would remember to watch for it. And they explained to me how to go through setting it up so that I could go ahead and use my card right away when I got it. Now, not everybody, hopefully not everybody, but probably most everyone has had the experience of having a credit card compromised, and that doesn't sound that extraordinary. I mean, they were on top of it, and of course so are the other companies, and they will send you a new card, and of course so are the other, and they won't close the other cards attached to it. That's not the extraordinary part, although it was darn good customer service. The extraordinary part was the email that I received today. They sent me an email today. Well, actually, I'm going to back up for a second, because one of the things they did do that I thought was extraordinary was, like all of us, we have things that are on auto charge, and they told me that that account number was no longer valid, but they honored all the charges that were going through at that time from the regular things that I charge, you know, like the companies that I have regularly set up things, AT&T and things like that. And so they, even though that card was no longer valid, they went ahead and honored those charges, and they could see that they were valid charges. But what happened today really just kind of set them apart. I received an email today from them telling me that my new card was in force, and now the old card was completely invalid, including with the people that I had set up on AutoPay. And then they gave me a list of every single company that I have AutoPay set up with, so that it would be easy for me to contact them and reinstate that AutoPay system. Now, that was brilliant. Not only because did it make my life easier and make me think that they're just amazing at customer service, but think about it. If they didn't, I might just put that up with somebody else. I might set up that with another credit card company, and they would lose that business. And they don't want to lose that business. So extraordinary customer service became better business for them as well, and that's the way it always works. Extraordinary customer service sets you apart and makes you so much better, so much different. It makes you the only option at any price. And what they did for me was they gave me an opportunity to live more. I don't have to think that much about what I'm going to do and who are the people that I have to get in contact with and possibly risk damage to my credit or damage to a relationship I have with a company. They set it all up for me. All I've got to do is go straight down the list. They even gave me contact numbers and emails to click through so that I could contact them. Just amazing customer service. American Express, you know how to do it. So have you experienced great customer service recently? Why don't you put a comment in the comment section below. Let us know who is providing outstanding customer service. You know, we can all learn from the customer service experiences we have elsewhere. Now, let's not go and beat everybody up and point out the bad customer service we've had. There's enough places for that. This ought to be a place where we actually shout out to the great customer service we've experienced recently. So just go ahead and put that down there in the comment section. I'd love for you to subscribe if you like the content you're getting. Got a lot more for you, and we look forward to seeing you real soon.